Wimbledon gets started on Monday, so with that being said, let's try to predict who wins this year's 2024 Wimbledon Championship. What's up, everybody? It's John Eric Polite, and with Wimbledon just days away, thought it'd be fun to give my prediction for this year's tournament. And I want to get things started today by talking about the guy that probably has the best chances based off of his draw, and that is the defending champ, Carlos Alcaraz. When you look at his draw, I mean, you would have to imagine that he's going to walk into the semifinals. Hardest guy out there on his little corner of the bracket is Tommy Paul, and that's a matchup that, no offense to Tommy Paul, but you have to like Alcaraz, of course, in that matchup. And in general, I mean, Alcaraz, one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world, the defending champ here. You have to expect that he's going to at least walk into the semis here. Now, who would he face in the semis? That's where things get really fun here. Jannik Sinner is the guy that you would have to imagine he's going to face, but Sinner's draw, it's not clean at all, guys. If you take a look at it, he's going to have most likely Matteo Berrettini in round two. Berrettini, I know, banged up, dealing with some injuries the last few years, but still, he's on his best surface. Berrettini made the finals at Wimbledon a few years ago. Then you also have Jarry out there. Jarry's a very good server. He's having a very good 2024. He's also in Sinner's corner of the bracket. Shelton, a big server. Servers do well at Wimbledon. He's in Sinner's corner of the bracket. Grigor Dimitrov, as consistent as they come. And when you talk about consistent, who could be more consistent than Grigor Dimitrov? How about Daniil Medvedev? Medvedev, very consistent and good on grass. Semifinals last year. All these players are in Sinner's corner of the bracket, so it's going to be very tough for Sinner, but still, you would probably have to imagine that Sinner, given his game, given how well he's been playing here on grass lead up to Wimbledon, that he's going to get through these guys. And we always see with this surface, too, a lot of upsets will take place. So you would have to think Sinner, probably at least definitely the favorite to come out of that corner of the bracket. Now, this next part is where things get fun, right? We have those two guys most likely coming out of that corner or out of that half of the bracket. Who comes out of the other half? You're looking at two really wide open corners, in my opinion. My favorite corner of the bracket is actually the one I want to talk about next. Is Alexander Zverev's corner of the bracket. Zverev, of course, having a very good 2024, but he's matched up in a corner that has the likes of Andre Rublev, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Taylor Fritz. I've seen a lot of people giving a lot of credit to Sebastian Korda, that they think he'd be a sleeper in this tournament. Korda is also in that corner. So a great chance for a number of guys here. Fritz, of course, never making a semifinal. It's a great opportunity for Taylor Fritz here to make a major semifinal. So this corner really could be anybody. I expect it to come down to two: Tsitsipas, Fritz, and Zverev. Then you have to go over now next to Novak Djokovic's corner. Typically, this would be how I said for Alcaraz. Djokovic is going to walk right into at least the semifinals here, if not the finals. Not the case here. As you guys know, Novak Djokovic not having a very good 2024. Now he's banged up with that knee injury. He's still going to give Wimbledon a go here. But like I said, wide open corner with everything that's going on with Novak. You have to like Hubert Hurkacz here, who's having a very good grass season here in the lead up to Wimbledon. He's in this corner of the bracket. Major opportunity here for him to make a run. Now, besides the point, like I said, we have two kind of wide open corners there. Who comes into the semis there? Who comes into the finals there? Doesn't make a difference. This one's going to come down to that semifinal matchup between Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz. Now, based off of this draw, you're going to have to like Alcaraz. He has a pretty easy route just to get to the semis. Then whoever he faces, like I said, not an easy road for Sinner. If Sinner even does come out of that, I mean, Sinner's going to be playing lights out tennis to get there because he has a kind of an uphill battle a little bit with all those big names out there. But still, at the end of the day, for me, that one is a coin flip. Sinner is probably the best player in the world right now. Obviously, he's ranked number one for a reason. He's having probably the best 2024. But Carlos Alcaraz, not far behind. And Alcaraz, a lot of momentum from that clay season. I don't care that he got beat earlier in this grass season here. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you can do a coin flip. You want to go Alcaraz here because he has easier draw. He's the defending champ. Go ahead, go for it. But I'm going to go on that other side of that coin flip. Something about it just feels like Jannik Sinner is going to do it here at Wimbledon this year. He looks so good in the lead up to it. He's been the best player on tour this year, in my personal opinion. I really like Jannik Sinner, tough road or not, in this tournament. But like I said, coin flip one here. For me, I'm going with Jannik Sinner. I'm not 100% confident with that pick. You could easily go the Alcaraz route here, but I still think one of these two guys is going to be your champion at Wimbledon this year. For me, it's Jannik Sinner.